Okay, speaking of AI, let's wrap up the AI conversation with some new AI stuff coming to an iPhone near you, Lewis. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, so Apple supposedly plans to announce a series of new tools based on generative AI at WWDC 24 as part of iOS 18, including, you won't believe it, a revamped version of Siri.
This is the one, Lewis. This is going to be the
Oh,
one.
this is the one that's going to work. This information comes from the latest edition of the Power On newsletter, written by our very favorite Bloomberg reporter, Mark
Close
Gurman.
friend of the show, Mark Gurman.
So Gurman says the company's been testing its Ajax large language model since early 2023 and is considering using it to add auto completion and auto summarizing features to its core apps, as well as its productivity suite, including Pages and Keynote. A new version of Xcode will apparently feature AI for code completion.
Yeah.
What could go wrong with AI writing all your code?
Hey, I think ChatGPT does it pretty well. Microsoft's building Copilot to help with coding.
Everyone's doing this.
I think eventually the AI might be the only developer, except for the developers working on AI.
Here's the thing I'm really waiting for. It's also looking at integrating AI into Apple Music to automate playlist creation, in addition to using somehow this AI technology to troubleshoot problems for people with Apple Care. So now, instead of talking to a person, maybe you'll be talking to an AI, and that may you could see how that could actually maybe work. Hey, did you try this? Because they're already basically using AI. They're just like reading from a script, right? You call up and say, "Hey, my Apple Watch is doing this," and they go, find the correct page and you should do this, right? I mean, that's if they can automate that. I mean, why not? I mean,
that is something that AI is good at too, is taking a large volume of information and synthesizing it into solutions that might actually work for you. Like if it knows that things
giving what you want immediately.
Yeah, that might be true.
Gurman thinks that the quote, the totality of Apple's generative AI vision will take at least into 2025 to fully scale. So yeah, what a surprise. I mean, as he points out, Apple's way, way, way behind on the whole AI train. Personally, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in their ability to catch up immediately. AI generated playlists on Apple Music. I mean, it can't even give me the exact song I ask for reliably. So I'm not that excited about what kind of amazing playlist it's going to generate for me. Autocomplete on my iPhone still regularly doesn't know what follows the word Lewis. What could it possibly be? What could it be? World's biggest mystery. So,
don't get me started on that, Lewis. Don't get me started
Apple's got all these problems with what they already have. All these, the AI that's already, or machine learning that's already working on these devices. It's already, for whatever reason, if it's, everybody always says it's because Apple's so privacy concerned, and they've got the AI, the machine learning working on device. They're not like sending it off to the cloud. They want to be which is great, laudable. But, I also wish that it knew that a logical thing to follow Lewis was Wallace, especially when the first two letters typed in after Lewis are W-A. What could it be?
Walrus.
What could I possibly be meaning
Capital W.
For the 900th time on my iPhone?
I know. That's the one thing about Siri that really... it shouldn't surprise me because we've been using Siri for so long, but it still surprises me, is how it will take a word that's so obvious and change it into something that contextually makes absolutely no sense. And it just doesn't know that. And that's something that Google has no problem with, Amazon has no problem with, but Apple really struggles with.
Well, supposedly, I mean, Tim Cook has been talking about AI and actually mentioning it, responding to questions, right? I mean, people are hassling him all the time now, like, hey, where's the AI? And his response is basically, oh, well, we've got AI in all of our stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And we're definitely looking into it, right? So, well, we'll see. I hope to God they fix it. I hope they make it better. It would be awesome if you could say, just speak out a simple command.
That's the dream.
And have it happen reliably. Yeah. But, I mean, the results so far don't make me super confident.